Hey you, how's it going? Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're gonna go and look into how I made the beat for my song called My Sweater. And yeah, I hope you enjoy.
When I'm calm, know that I think about you when I'm calm.
So I've been playing guitar for about a year now, and this is actually the first song that I ever made, that I ever wrote on the guitar, and you know, playing the guitar, and I recorded the guitar myself, and it took me a while. Trust me, it took me a while to play it. It took me a while to write it. It took me a while to record the guitar. It's harder to record guitar than it is to just play guitar, you know. And but I got it down, and I'm really happy how the song turned out. So yeah, we're just gonna start with the guitar. I kept it really simple. I just had two chords, A major 7th and a D major 7th. So I started with those two chords, and I was just like, I should add more chords to it, but I ended up just leaving it like that because I thought it sounded cool, just these two. So I just went with that, and the guitar strumming just goes like this. So that's the finger picking. It's a little bit hard. I have no idea how I play. I kind of just like go and play it randomly. So if you want to cover the song, it's really easy. You just do the simple strumming pattern with those two chords, and it's just pretty much gonna go line by line with the chord changes. So it's like, she stole my sweater, she came over tonight, she wears it better, she's looking so nice. And it's pretty much just like that for the whole song, except for the second verse. But if you want to cover it, I'm sure you'll figure it out. And so now let's dive into Logic and see what I did there. Alright, so I showed you earlier exactly what the guitars were. So I'm just gonna play it in here real quick, see like what it sounds like. So as you can tell, this is the lead guitar. This is what I was picking earlier and I showed you. As you can tell, like, I'm not that good at playing guitar yet, so it's a little bit dirty. It could be a lot better, but dude, I'll get better at guitar as time goes, and I'm not worried about it. And I also played the strums. So I played the strums to make it a little bit thicker. I thought it needed it. So those strums is actually the first thing I did, and then I added the lead guitar, and then the strumming part was actually really hard for me to record, but eventually I got it, and it sounds pretty good, I think. So yeah, that's the strumming, and all of the guitars together, they will sound like this. This is not the project where I mixed it. These are actually just the stems, but Brandon's using the other computer, so I just brought the stems over to my computer so I could do the video here. But it's not the final mix of the actual beat, but I'm just trying to show you the components of the beat. As you can tell, there's a lot going on there. It's very muddy, very dirty. I didn't do an amazing job at the guitar. Obviously I could do a lot better, but like I said, it's my first time ever doing guitar for a song. So I'm pretty excited about the fact that I could do it. It sounds a little bit dirty, there's a lot going on, but with the beat all together and the vocals, I mean, it sounds pretty good. I mean, you heard the song. Alright, so then after I had the guitars in, the first thing I did was add the kick. Dude, that's it. That's the cool kick for the whole song. And then I obviously added a snare. And I added a clap in there. I needed percussion, I needed a clap. and then I filled up the spaces to make like the kind of like little drum fills. I filled up the spaces with this percussion right here, and you will hear it here in a second. I will show you the beat. These are kind of like the toms, I guess. Alright, so that's what that sounds like. And once I had that, I thought it was pretty good, but I thought there was still something missing. So I found this sample actually of they're like shakers. So I found the sample, and there's also a fill at the end, which I thought was really good. It needed it. So I pretty much found that sample, and I looped it throughout the whole song, and then there's a crash. So that's it for the beat. I'll play you the beat now, like just the beat without any of the guitars. Again, this is not the final mix of the song. This is just the components. It's just stems. So this is the first verse, and then halfway through the first verse, I added the 808s. And for this one, I usually do my 808s to the kick, but this time I decided to just have them on the first beat, so A and D on the first beat, like. And then that's it for the 808s, and that's just like, except for the verse part of the 808s, I left it like that. I didn't want to do anything more complicated because there's already a lot going on in the beat. And so I did that. And then there's like a little, yeah. And then the 808s change in the chorus, and they go to the kick. So then I put them to the kick. I just thought it would add to it. And that's the only change in the first chorus. The first chorus, that's the only change. And yeah, for the beat part. And then it's just pretty much the same thing. And in the second verse, I just added this hat because I wanted it to be a little bit more interesting. So I just added this open hat once in a while. That open hat added once in a while. So that open hat wasn't there in the first verse. Leading to the chorus. And then for the bridge, I got rid of everything drums. I got rid of all the drums, and I got rid of the guitar, the lead guitar, and the strumming. The only thing I did was this muted strumming on the guitar. So it's a muted strumming here. And then other than that, there's this percussion sample that I found. And yeah, that's it. That's literally it for the whole beat. It's not super complicated, but it's a little bit more complicated than the usual beat that I make. So let's go through the beat from the beginning, and I'll be talking through it and explaining to you guys what's going on. So once I had this, the only thing that I did differently is that I took some things away in certain parts of the song, and that's about it. So this is the intro of the song. There's no vocals here. And then the vocals, the first verse will start right here. And there's no 808s playing right now. I introduced the 808s in this section. So the 808s kind of just fill it up a little bit. And yeah, and then over here there's like a breakdown before the chorus, and I just took away the strumming of the guitar and the lead. That's all I did for that part. And then the chorus, the only difference in the chorus and the first verse is the 808s match the kick instead of just being every bar once. And then this is still this one, you can hear these hi-hats. Goes back into the chorus. And then let me just skip this chorus real quick. And then it goes into the... It like pretty much dies, all the energy is gone. This is the bridge. It's just a break pretty much. And it starts, oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And then it goes back into the chorus. And my friends, that's it for the beat for my sweater. This is the first time that I do a beat that I write on the guitar, I record on the guitar, and I made it into an actual record, so I'm really excited about it. Yeah, like I said, I wrote all of it, you know, no samples, no nothing. The only sample there is in this song is this those drum fills and those shakers. That's the only thing that I use for samples. Other than that, I played everything, or I just put everything in there myself, so I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on our video. We would highly appreciate that. And if you want to go listen to the song, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, and yeah, thank you so much. It's also on YouTube, so you can find it here. Diego Flores, my sweater. And yeah, you have a good day, have a good night.
When I'm gone